Growing old is a journey we all share, but let me tell you about a story that changed my perspective on aging forever. It involves a group of veterans from the UK Royal Engineers, and trust me, it's not your typical tale about getting older. I met James, a 65-year-old former Royal Engineer, at a local coffee shop. He had this unmistakable military posture, even after all these years. As we started talking, he opened up about his own battle with what many would call a midlife crisis. But here's the thing. He didn't see it as a crisis at all. You know, he told me, sipping his coffee, when I hit 50, everyone expected me to buy a sports car or start dating someone half my age. He chuckled. Instead, I started meeting up with my old engineering buddies every week. We found purpose in helping local communities build and repair things, just like we used to do in service. The mental health challenges that come with aging are rarely discussed openly. Many of James's fellow veterans struggled with the transition from active service to civilian life. Some faced depression, anxiety, and the overwhelming feeling of losing their purpose. But here's where it gets interesting. They found an incredible way to cope. These Royal Engineers, now in their 60s and 70s, formed what they jokingly call the Grey Brigade. Every month, they take on community projects, from fixing playground equipment to building ramps for disabled residents. Their engineering skills, honed during their military service, became their weapon against the darkness of aging. What's fascinating is how this group transformed the traditional narrative of aging. Instead of viewing their advancing years as a decline, they saw it as an evolution. Their mental health improved dramatically when they realized that their skills and experience were still valuable, still needed. James told me something I'll never forget. Aging isn't about watching the clock tick backward. It's about understanding that every stage of life has its own purpose. Sometimes you just need to engineer that purpose yourself. The story of these Royal Engineers teaches us something profound about aging. It's not the number of years that defines us, but how we choose to use our accumulated wisdom and experience. Mental health challenges don't disappear with age, but having a purpose and a community can make all the difference. These veterans found their answer not in fighting against time, but in building something meaningful with the time they have. And perhaps that's the real secret to aging gracefully. Not trying to stay young, but finding new ways to make your years count. So the next time you worry about getting older, remember the Grey Brigade. They showed us that every stage of life can be an opportunity to build something new, to matter, to make a difference. After all, aging isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years.